Welcome to the Everton News Daily. This video is sponsored by Unibet. If today's video isn't enough transfer news for you, get over to Unibet's blog. There's lots of breaking transfer stories on there. The link is in the description. Everton today have been linked with Lille forward Nicolas Pépé, the 24-year-old Ivory Coast man, linked with a big move. He's been linked to Liverpool at times this season, but nothing's really progressed with that. And Jason Burt, who's normally quite good, has written in the Telegraph that Everton have expressed an interest in bringing him in. Again, falls into the right-wing category where Marco Silva's looking to strengthen, of course. A fee of around £56-57 million apparently is what Everton would have to pay to bring him in. He's got loads of tricks, full of skill. Personally, I'd just buy Rafael, who's a little bit cheaper and a bit younger, but Pépé is a fantastic talent, and it remains to be seen whether Everton are willing to pay that much money for him. Obviously, interest still there within the likes of Malcolm and Bertrand Traore, but Pépé may be a surprise to some people that he's been linked with Everton, but he is a very good footballer. Everton today have been linked with Egyptian winger Mohamed Hassan, otherwise known as Trezeguet. He has scored 25 goals and had 18 assists in 75 games for Kasampa. The 24-year-old is apparently attracting the interest of the Blues, playing on the left-hand side for Kasampa. Everton reportedly looking more at a right-sided winger, but we are linked with a number of different players each day. But I think obviously the journalists know that Everton are on the lookout for a winger, and he's the latest one to have caught their attention. Apparently wants to move to the Premier League. James McCarthy has been linked with a move away from Everton. Apparently £10 million will get you James McCarthy this summer. The Everton midfielder has got a year left on his current deal. Hasn't featured for Marco Silva really. Had a couple of substitute appearances despite being fit last season, but couldn't force his way into the Everton midfield. Thought he might have gone with Everton to Africa actually, and didn't feature in that. So the Blues looks as though his time at Everton is coming to an end as well. Philip Koku, the new Derby County manager, is apparently ready to take Kieran Dowell on a season-long loan. Kieran Dowell being linked with a move to Huddersfield and also returning to Sheffield United for this season. Sheffield United, of course, in the Premier League now. But apparently Philip Koku and Derby are top of the list now, leading the race for the young Everton midfield player. Dowell, who's been in the Championship for the last 2 seasons at Nottingham Forest and then spent last season at Sheffield United, the half of last season at Sheffield United, and apparently is going to be close to a move to Derby County. Obviously, Philip Koku's got close links with Marcel Brands, having worked underneath the Everton director of football at PSV. And finally, Everton are apparently bracing themselves for a bid from Paris Saint-Germain for midfield player Idrissa Gana Gueye. Paris Saint-Germain, who tried to sign the Senegal midfield player in January, but Everton rebuffed those bids, apparently ready to come back with a £35 million bid for the Everton midfield player. Ghana, who was away with Senegal and played later today, was very keen on moving in January. We don't know whether that is still the case. I imagine it probably is, because of the law of Champions League football at this stage in his career. He turns 30 later in the year, and obviously PSG offer good money, chance of trophies, as well as that Champions League football. So it's going to be interesting to see whether Everton do entertain any kinds of bids for Ghana. You would imagine that there's a contingency plan if that is the case, but we'll have to see whether anything comes through. Thomas Tuchel, a big admirer of the Everton midfielder. That is it. Give us a thumbs up on this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want more videos, get over and join us on Patreon. See you later.